My name is Matt Kelly.
And I'm Cherish Murphy.
We were, before we had got incarcerated, we were friends out in the world, and we're about this deep in drugs out there, running around together all the time. We're living pretty terrible. We both got in trouble about the same time. I think
3 weeks apart, we were locked up.
And so we got sent off to prison. I was blessed and privileged enough to get into the God of Hope dorms in Travis unit. And at the same time,
I was getting in the God of Hope in Lockhart.
and so we got a pretty unique story here. We were taught the same good things by the same good people, same blessed ministry. I can't. One thing I learned from Chapter O here, he really taught me how to let go and let God. He man of prayer. Anybody know Chapter O? That's a man of prayer. You start talking to him, and he's gonna start praying. That's him. So it opened up a door to let God use me in a lot of ways. And some people, they go when they preach, do different things. I was used as a worship leader. I was at a Travis unit. I left from there, and I went to Pac 1, and used me out there, mightily in that. And I led other services as well. But for me, my calling was in recovery, because where I come from, they really didn't have any kind of programs. I really think if they had some programs like that in place at the time, we wanted to get some help, but we never could. If they would have had something like that, maybe we never would have had to go to prison. So in my town where I live now, I lead a Celebrate Recovery group 2 nights a week. God's done great and mighty things for me. I got some good brothers that are here. There's a whole lot more too. All you awesome volunteers here, man. I can't thank you enough. I stand on them scriptures a lot. Because there's times that you get stuck without your Bible, and you better have it here. Yeah, it can't be. So in them circles though, those recovery circles, there's a scripture for every one of the 12 steps. And so in Celebrate Recovery, it's Christ-based. I never liked that concept of make your own higher power, make the tree my higher power. Jesus Christ is my higher power. Through him that all things are possible. I got out 6 months ago. I had to do 5 years on 15-year sentence. I think you got, 12?
I had a 12-year sentence that I did over 4 on.
And so we were, I got out, I didn't have any clothes. I got a real supportive family that loved me, and they made sure I had some clothes to get out of prison in, but after that, I just tell you this, if you keep your mind stayed upon him, he's going to take care of you. So, am I going past my time? But I got more clothes than I can wear now. Got more shoes than I can wear now. As a worship leader, you got to have guitars, things like that. I was showing Chap some pictures. I got 6 guitars now, and I didn't pay for any of them. And they're all beautiful. They play good.
And they're not stolen.
I got an awesome car out there that we drove up here in. It cost $500. It's a 05 G6 GT. And I'm not going to stand up here and tell you, if you follow Christ, he's going to give you a car and a guitar or something like that, because you know days are challenging, temptations here every way, but you know everybody knows the scripture. He ain't ever going to put nothing on your plate that you're not able to bear, and so he's going to give you the power to overcome. You know, devil don't get any power unless you give it to him, and that's in all things. He's you know, I'm still clean off of methamphetamine and everything else. I haven't done no drugs at all. It's been like 6 years, and I'm loving it. And where I come from, I was the worst of the worst. You know, we heard Paul talk about that. You know, I was the worst. And when people come into them groups, come into those rooms, they look in there, and you should see their face sometimes. Oh, he's in here? Oh, he look good. There's a task force officer that arrested me one time. I saw him in the store the other night. He's just got, man, you look good, you know. I was just like, you know, I mean, what do you do? You know, but it's cool that like before I can, you know, shine away from them kind of people. You know, I love the police. I love them because they, you know, they got a job to do, and being on the other side of things, I just see how terrible that is. You know, I was in court watching people who, you know, lose their kids the other day. And it's all because of drugs and things like that, that at one time I was the one serving that up to those people. So, yeah, you talk a little bit here.
Since I've been out, I slipped, but I didn't fall, y'all. It's not fun doing the things I used to do. Like I thought it was going to be. At first I was ashamed of myself, but I remembered I made a bad choice, but I chose not to stay there this time like I did before. And today I can walk around and look people in the eye because I'm not ashamed of who I am anymore. That was one of the things I really had to work on while I was gone, was my self-confidence and self-esteem. And my pride, oh my God, I had to swallow so much pride, especially since I've been home. Me and my daughters were daily. Our relationship is restored little by little. Today we can talk to each other about the things that happened in the past instead of holler at each other. And that is such a huge step for us. Prayer and restoration is my thing. When I was at Lockhart, I had a dad who hadn't spoken to me in 14 years, and a son I hadn't seen in 9. Well, I can tell you today, both of those men are back in my life. When I got out, my dad showed up at the halfway house with clothes and everything I needed. First time I'd seen him in 14 years. And all I could do was cry and thank God. That was one of the prayers that I prayed, was for my dad and my son to accept me back. And they have. And I can tell you right now, it's not because of anything I did, because at that time, just coming out of prison, would have been a time that they would have turned from me the most. That was all God. And I know this. And I know that they love me today. And they forgive me. And I'm just so grateful for the little things I have today that I used to take for granted. You know, I acted like people owed me this or owed me that. Today, somebody give me something, I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I don't mind saying thank you. And today, when I have problems, I don't try to handle it myself. I call people that I know are there for me and care about my best interests, not what they can get out of me. And my job, I've seen so many people at my job that are not good for me. And I use the cooler as my safe zone. Hi, how you doing? I gotta go. I go find something to stock in the cooler because nobody can follow me there. And it's hard for me. In the house, there's 2 addicts. One of them's my youngest daughter. And I know the pain she's going through. And I also know that I can't fix her until she's ready to. All I can do is pray for her. I pray for her. And pray for her. But thanks to the classes that I took while I was gone, like I said, I know it's not my job to fix her, and I can't, because I still have so much work on me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being perfect, Miss Carol. Thanks for informing me that I wasn't perfect, but, you know, I'm just there's so many things that I've gotten back that I thought were lost, or I felt I didn't deserve anymore. But you know what? Today I can say I do deserve my dad and my son and my kids. I do deserve the chance that I've given, and I do deserve to love me. And that was the hardest one for me, is to learn how to love me. And I'm going to continue to move forward, and hopefully next September I'll be back, and maybe I can have some of my family come with me. Some were supposed to come, they canceled out this one, and that's okay. They're where they are, and I'm where I need to be. And just thank the volunteers, because y'all do mean such a difference. I don't know where I'd be without y'all, and I thank God for y'all every day.